What's going on, Anchor Squad, man? Bring out back at it again with another reaction video, man. So it's been a minute since I reacted to some sort of like scary horror story or anything like that. But I'm about to check out a creepy deep web story 2 animated, man. Let's check this thing out, man. I don't like jump scares, but I'm gonna get through this video, y'all. Let's do this thing, man. It's 10 minutes, about almost 11 minutes. Let's see if we can push through, man. But don't laugh at me, man. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go.
I was 26 years old, and I was unemployed. Feeling unfulfilled by the monotony of a job life, I decided I would try my hand at working from home. So my days and nights comprised me of surfing the internet for any jobs I could get.
Wow, okay.
I was a big procrastinator, so more often than not I'd stray away and waste time doing other things. One day, I came across talk about the deep web while on Reddit. I felt amused by the people talking about it as if it was something so scary, and decided I'd look into it.
Oh, wow.
It was stupid of me to go on it in the first place.
Yeah.
I made it even sillier by deciding to check it out late at night.
Wow.
It was about 2 a.m. and I came across a website where you could chat with someone anonymously.
What?
The person I got was a woman. She was in her early 20s and very pretty. She sat with her head in her hands, looking playful into the webcam.
Okay, I'm getting
while batting
goosebumps.
her eyes. I had no desire to turn my camera on and started our chat, thinking that while I didn't come across anything scary, I could befriend this pretty girl. It sounded like a better deal anyway.
Right.
She told me to turn the camera on.
Don't turn it
ignored that
on.
request and tried to get her to talk. She finally did after some prodding, but I noticed how guarded she was. I also noticed how after every message I sent, her eyes would look off camera, either to her side or somewhere behind her computer.
Right.
After a while, it started getting annoying, so I asked her if someone else was there with her.
I want to see you first.
She said,
Talking about I want to see
up
you
until
first.
now, I'd been chatting while she'd answered my questions verbally.
What?
I'm not that curious,
Wow.
Don't be scared.
she said, laughing, this time looking behind the laptop again and making a face that seemed to indicate she was laughing at my expense.
Right.
With someone else.
Yeah, like someone's on the other side. Oh my
This is getting
god.
boring. It feels like I'm not just talking to you.
That's because you're not. You're talking to all of us.
Who else is there?
Turn your camera on.
What?
Is this a joke?
Turn it on.
What? No, don't do it.
Turn on the camera.
Her laughter was almost piercing by now.
What?
There was nothing humorous about the situation.
No,
yet she threw her
what?
head back with riotous laughter. I'd had enough and moved the cursor over to turn the
Yo!
chat box off when I saw the cursor had jammed. The only thing that was working was the chat box. I still had access to the keyboard.
Turn the camera on, sweetie.
Her
Yo!
gumdrop-filled voice was louder than before when I moved my gaze up to see
Come
her
on.
smiling toothfully at the camera. Her face still beautiful, but the smile completely fake. My
This
computer's
fake.
crashed, I can't see the screen.
Someone.
I lied. I didn't want her to know I had no option but to chat. Her screen flashed before going blank. There was nothing there but a black screen.
Something's gonna
relieved.
pop up.
Thinking that at least I didn't need to talk to her.
Somebody's
I tried
gonna
to
come
figure
in.
out what happened to the screen. Just then, a chat message popped up.
Open the damn camera.
The aggressiveness in the message frightened me. Now, the fact that I couldn't see her face while she typed this made me feel nervous.
My hands are sweating, you
Then the
guys.
cursor moved. I
What?
watched shell-shocked as the
It's-
cursor twirled around the screen.
It says could.
Open the camera now.
I still didn't make a move.
What?
There's no way anything good
I
would
would've-
be waiting for
what
me
did
if
you-
I did what she asked.
I would have
The
left. I
screen
would have.
began flickering, as if a virus was causing the computer to writhe in agony.
Do you want me to find you?
My heart raced.
What?
Could it be possible she knew where I was?
Oh my
I
god.
started typing. Please.
They're gonna get your IP address or
Then
something?
Turn on the fucking camera.
By this point, I thought she was some kind of sadist.
Oh.
Got her kicks by scaring unassuming people in chat rooms. So I obliged and turned the webcam on. I
Why
saw
would
my
you-
frightened face staring into the screen. Judging by my face, my attempts at looking tough were painfully unsuccessful. I asked around for the girl looking straight into the camera, telling her I did what she wanted and to stop hacking into my computer.
Somebody's gonna beat.
There were several seconds of silence. I kept my stare directed to the little box that showed her camera feed.
I'm
It was
not.
pitch black.
I don't want to look at it.
I motioned into the camera in confusion, feeling as if she was messing with me now. Then I saw another message.
Look here.
After a few seconds of staring at those words, I looked back at her camera, but my computer instantly malfunctioned, and I received another message.
Look here. Don't look up.
The chat was filled with
Is something gonna pop
nonsensical
up?
gibberish.
Something's
She
gonna
typed
pop
with
up.
such ferocious speed, my screen whirled away with her constant messages.
Something's
I
gonna
couldn't
pop up.
understand what was going on.
It's
but
gonna jump
I
out.
didn't look up. My patience ran thin, and I wrote back.
What the hell?
What is this supposed to mean?
That you're
The
stupid.
response came. I read only the letters in bold and shuddered. I looked back into her webcam and I fell back into my chair, my eyes widening. She was back there, only her face looked completely demented. She had a savage expression, devoid of emotion, but her eyes were almost popping out of their sockets, and she was huffing as if she had extreme amounts of pent-up rage.
No.
The way she looked directly into the camera made me feel she despised me with all of her being. There was no amusement there anymore. Her camera went blank again.
What?
Then the chat popped up.
Look up.
My heart stopped.
Why would I
again.
look up?
For a split second, there had been the same blackness, only for the lights to come back
It said
on.
look up. Oh
She
my.
wasn't alone anymore. There was a man next to her with a black mask on. He made no movements other than look into the camera like the girl. The girl's neck crept to her side. It looked like it was causing her pain. And then the lights went out again. The chat...
No! Up.
This time, I screamed in fright and fell off my chair. There was another man with them now. He was standing next to the girl with the original one on her side. This man had the same mask on, but his hands were grasping the girl's shoulders.
What in the world?
Even with the subpar quality of the webcam, I could see the force with which the man dug his hands into the girl. It looked like he could rip her in two.
Oh my
The
god.
girl, however...
My hands
had a
are
huge grin on her
sweating.
face. Her eyes were mad with glee, or so it looked. Her teeth were perfectly lined up as her mouth spread into that toothy grin, but I could see she was in pain. Even with the smallest sign of her smile fading, the man clenched his hands even tighter than before,
Oh my
which made her
goodness.
smile even wider. All three of them were shaking, as if it was extremely cold where they were. After a couple seconds, I realized they were shuddering, like trying to hold back laughter.
What are you laughing at?
I yelled into the screen. They didn't answer, and continued to tremor with concealed hilarity.
What is so damn funny?
I bellowed. They stopped shaking. Within a couple seconds, the screen went black again.
Oh
When
man.
it turned back on, the man no longer grasped the girl's shoulder.
It said you.
Neither was she smiling. All three pointed into the camera. Upon a closer look, I understood that they were
It's somebody. It's somebody right
pointing
there.
behind me.
Oh my
I didn't
god.
need to look back. I could see
No.
myself in the webcam.
Oh my god.
There was someone peeking from behind me. It was another man in a mask.
Oh.
According to what I saw on my webcam, he was with me in my room, right behind me.
You should have turned the lights on
I
her.
turned around quickly, but saw nothing where I had seen him in the webcam. I turned back towards the screen and, to my bewilderment, saw a third man in the girl's chat box. It was the same man I had just seen standing in
What
her
in the
room.
world is going
No.
on?
All three had their hands on the
No.
girl and were gripping tight.
What is
The girl
this?
wasn't laughing anymore. She had a look of utter devastation. A tear was dropping from her eye, but it wasn't just a tear. It
Blood?
was blood trickling down her eye socket.
What
She
is
then
this?
mouthed the words, "Help me," and the next second she screamed as if her lungs were being ripped off as the screen went black. I immediately got up and pulled the plug out of my computer and backed out of the room.
And then it turned back
For
on?
a couple seconds, I swear I heard her screams, even though the computer was unplugged. The room went quiet, but I was too devastated to stay there and ran out of my house despite it being 3 a.m.
Ran out of your
I
house?
caught a cab and went over to my friends, who had
No!
to talk me down for an hour before I could be calmed. I returned back to my house with my friend a day later. Everything was the same, and after thoroughly checking around the house, we concluded that there was no one there, nor was there a sign of anyone ever having broken in. I've never gone back to the deep web. My friend suggested it might have been some prank by computer hackers, but the way that girl shrieked, the terror she had on her face, it convinced me she had been a victim herself. I'd wondered if I had stayed on for longer, if I would have become a victim too. Could those men have found me? Was there really someone in the room with me? There was nothing I could do, because there was nothing concrete to report to the police. What I did do was throw the computer out and buy a new one.
Yeah.
There was no way I could even open it back up after what happened.
Right. Wow. That was creepy. I'm still sweating. My hands are sweating, man. Wow. Oh, I almost couldn't get through that video, y'all. Like, I was sitting there, like, my hands sweating. I'm like, got my freaking shirt over my mouth and everything, man. That was crazy, y'all. That was crazy, man. They keep getting me with these videos, man. Oh man, wow. That was crazy, y'all. Crazy deep web. I ain't going to no dang on deep web. You ain't gonna be catching me going to no dang on deep web, y'all. Oh man, if y'all like my reactions to this, post your comments down below, like and share with all your friends, subscribe to the channel for more reaction videos. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Janko holding it down for 100,000 subscribers, and Janko is out.